Over the last few years, I've sent 100,000 pluses outbound emails. Around a 23% open rate. I've booked 100 plus people onto sales calls of this kind of system. And in the last weeks, I've had over 1,000 people show up to my weekly calls. I'm telling you that for one reason. Those results did not come from being a tool person. I'm not an N8N, Clay, Instantly, or AppyPie expert. I'm a founder who runs a clean loop, watches the numbers, and makes decisions based on what the market actually does. If you're stuck rewriting your outreach message every night, this is why. You are trying to think your way into demand. Week 2 is where we stop doing that. And this is week 2 system inside Execution Squad. It's 4 SOPs and 1 scoreboard template. I'm going to open each document, explain what it's for, and show you how to run this week. Not perfectly, just clean. Because the whole goal is simple. Run a 7-day loop the market can actually answer. Then make one decision. If you've been doing outreach and it feels like you are working, but nothing is happening, it's usually not because you are lazy. It's because you are running outreach like a mood. You do a little, you get nothing back, you panic, you change it, everything. Then you call it learning. That loop never produces signal. Here are the patterns I see over and over. Problem number 1, you're not sending without a scoreboard. Most people cannot tell me these numbers off the top of their head. How many attempts did you make this week? How many positive replies did you get? How many shows? And how many closes? If you don't track, you don't improve. You just feel. And your feelings are not market feedback. So you make changes based on emotion. One day you feel confident, so you blast. Next day you feel embarrassed, so you rewrite the message. Then you change the niche because it doesn't feel right. That is not testing. That is improvising. A scoreboard stops that. It forces the truth. Problem number 2, your reps are too low for the market to answer. A lot of people want feedback after 10 messages. That's not feedback, that's hope. You are basically working up to the market and saying, hey, can you validate me, without actually running the experiment. The market answers volume, not massive volume, just enough reps. That the result means something. If you send 10 messages and get no replies, that tells you almost nothing. If you send 200 and get no replies, now we have something to work with. And this matters because week 2 is not about perfection. It's about enough reps to see patterns. Problem 3, you keep changing variables midweek. This is the silent killer. You change the list, then you change the offer, then you change the opener, then you change the CTA. By Friday, you have a pile of random actions and no clue what causes what. The market cannot answer a moving target. If you want clean signal, you have to lock the week. Same niche, same location, same offer link, same 2 sequences. Then the numbers actually mean something. Problem 4, you're trying to scale before you have anything validated. This one is brutal. Yes, you can send 10,000 emails, but if your message is unproven, plus the volume is not growth, it's just an expensive way to discover you were wrong. You burned money, you burned your list, you burned your domain reputation. Then you tell yourself outbound does not working. Outbound does work. What does not work is scaling chaos. Week 2 is control the volume on purpose. You want a signal first, then you scale the thing the market already responded to. Problem number 5, you are obsessing over the tech stack instead of loop. People hide inside the tools because tools feel productive. You can spend 5 hours making Clay perfect, or tweaking instantly setting, or picking subject lines, and you can still avoid the only thing that matters, sending real attempts and getting real replies. This is why I keep repeating it. We are not trying to become tool experts. We are become data-driven founders. Tools are plumbing. The weekly loop is the business skill, hypothesis, execution, market feedback, and decision. So here's the fix. We lock the week. We run controlled reps. We track 5 numbers. Then we make one decision based on what happened. Let me show you the week 2 documents and how to run them. First, 2.0 hypothesis. This document is foundation. Week 1 was setup. Week 2 is the test. You're not trying to win this week. You are trying to get numbers that tell you what's real. And here's the bet. If I keep the same niche and the same location locked for 7 days, and I run consistent outbound volume, I will get enough signal to make a clean decision next week. That's it. And it tells you what counts as signal: positive replies and shows. Revenue is a bonus, signal first. It also tells you what stays locked all week: niche and location, offer, link, 2 sequences only, success definition, scoreboard columns. No changes midweek. Changes happened on decision day only. If you skip that, week 2 turns into chaos. Okay, now we need a scoreboard, because without it, you're just going to drift. SOP 2.1 Scoreboard System. Week 2 has a one job: force market feedback. You can't think your way into a better outreach message. You can't edit your way into demand. Only the market tells you what's working. So we track 5 numbers, same 5 every day: attempts, positive replies, shows, closes, revenue. Let me define them fast, because this is where people start copying. Attempt is 1 outbound touch. A perfect fit message counts. A good fit email counts. 1 touch equals 1 attempt. Positive replies means interest or real engagement. Not wrong person, not unsubscriber, not silence. Show means they actually attend the fit call. And the standard for week 2 is not high volume. It's controlled volume. Perfect fit outreach daily. Good fit volume daily. Replies handled same day. And we're not doing 10,000 email at once. If your message isn't validated, blasting volume is you paying for confusion. Now people always ask, what numbers should I expect? I use baseline targets so you can diagnose against something. Positive reply rate, 1% to 3% of attempts. Show up rate, 10 to 30% of positive replies. These are not magic numbers. They just give you a reference point. If you are below, you don't panic. You diagnose the leak correctly. Now let me show you the actual template we use, because this is what you submit. Here's our template scoreboard. This is the simplest part of the whole week. Daily scoreboard. Date, email sent, positive replies, shows, deals closed, and revenue and note. You fill it out daily, not at the end of the week when you forgot what happened. And there is a weekly feedback section. This is the part that matters. You write weekly totals, main leak, 1 fix next week. Then there is a weekly feedback section. This is the part that matters. You write weekly totals, main leak, 1 fix next week. 1 sentence, not a paragraph. Your screenshot is the receipt. It is only thing we can trust. Okay, now the execution loop. This is where people start overcomplicating it. Don't. Remember the mindset. We are not trying to become tool experts. We are become data-driven founders. Tools are just plumbing. This system has 3 parts in this order: perfect fit starts, good fit volume, reply handling, and you run it the same way for 7 days. Every day you do 5 perfect fit outreaches first. Perfect fit means they clearly match what you picked in week 1, and you actually want them as a client. Use the perfect fit message you built in week 1, keep it short, track it as attempts, handle replies the same way. That's it. Build a good fit list. Now you need volume, so you build a good fit list. You have 2 sourcing options. Pick one. Option A is Apify Google Maps Scrap. Use it if you are targeting local businesses. You pick a simple search phrase, run the scrap, export to CSV. Option B, Apify Leads Scrapper with emails, Upload style. Use it if you want faster volume and emails included. Export CSV. Either way, pull more than you think you need. And I'm going to turn on the basic tool setup. Here's my Apify account. In Apify, there are a lot of store. You can scroll whole leads using Apify. At first, Google Maps Scrapper, Website Crawler, and YouTube Scrapper, and Smart Leads Scrapper. I use this a lot. Today, we'll deep dive Google Maps Scrapper first. Click this one, search phrase locked. Search your lane identity and local boundary. For example, I type personal training in Google Map and Burnaby, BC, Canada. First test, we're gonna just do 100. Language English, and just save and start. Okay, I got 100 rows first, and click the export CSV file, all filled, and download it. Now you get 100 leads for your business like this. Go to Clay, sign up, log in your account, and then import CSV, uploaded your file, and here I'm going to use other different example and delimiter, comma, continue, new blank page, import. All right, we just bring whole example. I will start 500 leads first, like this. And then click the column and add enrichment. Find the emails by company. This is one of my most used of one company domain website. Learn, run immediately. Continue, add field. And check the email for the value data return result from the first item and value, first name and last name, position, if they have a LinkedIn account, and then sort of save. And first run 10 rows and we'll see. So Clay will be extract their email. In 10 emails, we extract 3 types of email. And after this whole sequence, you can click the add columns, add enrichment, and validate email. Just search to search bar. Verified email, then email account slash, here, value emails. Continue add field, email, and save to send. Yeah, perfect, save and learn. We get a one validate email account through Google link. This is how you scrap leads and validate email process. The best thing is you can scrap anywhere. For example, this lead scrapper, $1, 1,000 with emails, Apollo, and LinkedIn profile. This is most the easiest way to get other people's account. So don't worry about, just type 1,000 personal name or job title and then save to start. There are a lot of ways to scrapping email leads, something else. So using lead scrapper and then go to Clay, everything is the same. If you have already email, you don't need to verify email, company email, and just go directly validate email enrichment. After to finish this process and add a filter, set a email validated, change to is not empty. We get this 20 validated email, personal email, and click the action and then export. Download the CSV. And our final stage is instantly. Go to campaign, setup, add new, test campaign, and add leads, CSV file, upload it. So website email is match. Perfect, upload all. Our leads is here and analytics and sequences. This is our pattern break looms. For example, change this subject line, copy this, and change the subject line, missed inquiry for company name of Vancouver, HVAC. And then copy and paste our example. And then change hi. So here is a whole example and you can set it up, add a step and add a step after a few days. 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, and 4 days. Follow-up system. And copy and paste our follow-up email like this and like this. Please change this whole variables for your own. Okay, so that's it. And then email 4, copy and paste. Perfect. And I'm going to explain tier A and tier B sequences simply. Tier A is video first. Email 1 includes the video link like this. Short, natural, ends with yes or no. Email 2 points to the offer document, and email 3 asks one simple process question. And email 4 closes the loop. And tier B is permission first. Email 1 asks, are you the person who owns follow-up? They ask if they want the 60-second video. Only after they reply yes, do we send the video. Because we rate is higher after permission. Then if they reply yes again, we send the booking link plus the offer document link. Reply handling is where money is made. Volume without same day. Replies is wasted list. The rules: check replies daily. Reply same day. Goal is one thing: book a fit call. No debates in email. No tool explanations. Bucket tags are only 3. Interested, not now. No, not a fit. And you use a simple template to push to booking link fast. Here's my reply template. And tracking and decision day diagnose. Every email sent bounces. You can track everything inside of this instantly. And here's a tip. I got a lot of message. Oh, my domain is burnt out. So instantly provide your free warmed account. Click the email account and add new. Here's a free warmed account. You can buy $7 or $10 per account and then use it. Okay, this is SOP 5. Now you will change our template 5 winning email sequence, make your own. Tier A and Tier B, and follow-up, rejection handling, reply handling. That's it. And good fit volume. This is where you get enough reps to see patterns. The standard is 30 plus per day, not 10,000 in one day. Controlled volume until the numbers say the message works. By week 2, your sequences already exist from week 1. You're not rewriting from scratch. You're adding a layer. Upload your list, load your sequences, set daily pacing. Start small first. Send a small batch. Check bounces and replies. Then go to full daily pace. Reply handling is part of the system. Check replies daily, response the same day, keep it short, move to next step. And then at the end of the week, we decide. This is where the week becomes useful. First, the frame. My feedback helps you move faster, but it's not the truth. The market is the truth. Your scoreboard is the receipt. And here's what you submit. One screenshot of your week 2 scoreboard. It must show all 7 days. Under the screenshot, you write weekly totals and main leak, and one fix for next week. Now, how do you pick the main leak without guessing? You go in this order. Step 1, look at attempts. If attempts are low, nothing else matters. The leak is volume. The market can't answer a test you didn't run. And fix looks like protecting a daily send block, simplifying list building, hitting a daily floor with no skips. And step 2, if attempts are solid, look at a positive replies. If replies are near 0, it is near targeting or message. Pick one, do not change both. Targeting leak usually feels like you're sending consistently, but the list is too broad or random. People don't even have the problem. And message leak usually feels like the list seems right, but your first 2 lines are vague. The problem is unclear. The ask is too big. And step 3, if you got replies, look at shows. Replies, but no shows means follow-up or CTA. Most of the time, it's simple. You replied late, or your next step was unclear, or you didn't follow up. Fix looks like sending the book link immediately to interested replies and following up once if they don't book. Step 4, if you got shows but no closes, then it's the call. Calls feels long, messy, no decision. Fix looks like tightening the call structure and forcing a yes or no decision by the end. And one rule that saves people, your fix has to match your leak. If the leak is volume, you do not rewrite your message. If the leak is targeting, you do not change your offer. If the leak is message, you do not change your lead source. One labor at a time. That is how you stop drifting. So that's week 2. You run a clean 7-day loop. You track the numbers, you submit the scoreboard, you pick one leak and one fix. And then I'm going to give you the feedback and you repeat. This is what gets you out of the I feel stuck phase. Not motivation, not better tools, labs, and receipts.